Jordan, on those two throws to Romeo on the 4th and 1 and the touchdown to Christian, are you like trying to place that somewhere, or are you just throwing that up, giving him a chance, hoping something good happens?
Yeah, I mean, I'm throwing it to Romeo where I think he's going to be. Obviously, the one to Romeo, just kind of the coverage was telling me to go there to him. And threw it up thinking the safety was going to make a play, and he didn't. But, good job by Romeo. It was weird. He couldn't really track the ball at first and then was able to find it. But that was a great catch by him. So.
I know you take every game as they come, but just how personally satisfying a performance like this for you to kind of go toe-to-toe with Mahomes and come out on top?
Yeah, it's huge. For me personally, it's just obviously I've had this game, circled for a long time. This is my first start. Obviously didn't play how I wanted to the first game, so being able to see these guys again and get the victory is huge. It was just a great team win tonight. Everybody just balled out. So, but it was an awesome win.
Jordan, going back to the passes to Romeo and Christian, can you just talk about kind of the cat and mouse game between you and Spagnuolo and whether he was going to send it all at you and just how you played that, reacted to it all on those two plays?
Yeah, you just got to, with this defense, you never know when they're going to bring it. They do a really good job disguising their stuff, so you kind of always got to be alert for it, try and pick up on the little tells, the little keys. But yeah, on that one to Christian, they did end up bringing it. We got to a protection that picked it up, was able to give me enough time to just kind of buy some time and let Christian work and put it up for him, and he went up there and made a great play.
You said the coverage on that 4th and 1 to Romeo was kind of showed that you should throw it there. What did you see? What was about the coverage that showed you that? And obviously they're bringing it, right? So how's that calculating your mind getting rid of the ball?
Yeah, we kind of have like a 3-level throw, and number 2 ran a shorter out route. I felt the safety kind of grabbing him and kind of let Romeo go. So I just put it up there, and yeah, the safety he wasn't able to get back to that play. But yeah.
Jordan, you have 3 touchdown passes tonight, all against blitzes. I think you're like 8 touchdowns, no picks in the last, I think actually all season against blitzes. Why are you guys so much better at that now than maybe, I know 2 years ago was a long time ago, but why are you so much better at that, do you think?
Yeah, I think me personally, it's just being able to see this stuff. I've got more reps. I'm more comfortable understanding where I need to go with the ball. I think the O-line is doing a great job just being able to pick this stuff up. It's not easy when they're bringing the all-outs and these blitzes, things like that. But they've been doing a great job giving me time. And then receivers, obviously, they're having awareness of when they need to be open and how long I got, and then just going out there and making plays. But it's definitely something we as a team have just we've practiced. We know it's something teams are going to bring, and we got to be able to execute and go out there and make sure they don't do it again.
And then on the sack right after the 2-minute warning, you got to keep the clock running there. You're better to take the sack there just to burn more time, or was that not part of the thinking?
No, we ran a play. We were trying to get a shot over the top. They ran a coverage that wasn't really ideal for the play. Kind of played outside leverage on number 3, so we didn't have a great look at it. Instead of just forcing it, just take the sack right there, keep the clock running.
Jordan, you guys were 2-5, 3.
We hear is maturity right there
How
for sure. What you hear?
And mature is that, okay? We've got something to call. I want to throw a touchdown pass, but I know the situation. I can't stop the clock, so I'll go ahead and take a sack rather than throw an incomplete pass. That's the sign of a wise quarterback.
Guys, we all think alike because the first thing I said, maturity right here. The calmness, the poise in which he showed. He trusts his guys. And when he said, I threw it to a spot where I thought Romeo was going to be, that means he's working with these young wide receivers. And the young kid has a lot of confidence, Jack.
Yep.
Jack, looking at him, it just takes me back to when I was an assistant coach with the Vikings. Green Bay had a young quarterback named Brett Favre. He wasn't starting. Okay, they let him watch Don Majkowski. That was Mike Holmgren's theory. Andy Reid was on that staff. Andy Reid goes to Philadelphia. He has Donovan McNabb. He doesn't start him. He lets him watch.
Yeah.
Andy Reid goes to Kansas City. He doesn't start Mahomes. He lets him watch and learn. And Green Bay did that now with Jordan Love. He watched for a couple of years, and now he's ready to go. He sounds like a veteran quarterback.
When I was listening to him and A.J. said, you know what, he's our leader, I almost felt like he was my leader because, when he was talking, you can actually believe him. And just the honesty, the humility in which he spoke, and just the authoritative speech that he used. Like, hey, I'm the leader, I'm the quarterback, And, you know, the last few games, he hasn't turned the ball over. That's been huge for him.
And they were criticized for it when they drafted him. You know, Rodgers is drinking whiskey and he's upset, and it's, you know, messing with the chemistry maybe, or at least it seemed like that at certain times. But now to watch him grow up, and then when he's ready, when he gets his opportunity, how many times do we see a rookie quarterback go in at 22 years old and never gets a chance to mature by the time he gets his opportunity?
Yeah, he is now playing with confidence. His receivers have confidence in him. His coach has confidence. They're doing things, letting him control things out there, and it was beautiful to watch today.
He said he circled the game.
Yeah.
And you know why he circled? Not just necessarily because it's the world champs, because it's Patrick Mahomes.
Well, he played against them. His first start was against them, and he didn't play well a couple of years ago.
That's an excellent point. But, yeah, definitely he wanted to show up Patrick Mahomes. Because that was probably his hero, right?
It
Before he
just
got
needs
here.
a little more. I want to show you guys the upcoming schedule, too, because when you look at what's coming up for the Packers,
If the cameraman ever gets out the way.
there is not a team on the upcoming schedule with a winning record. So when you look at their road to the NFC playoffs, they're in a great position after this win.
Well, even more than that, the way they're playing, okay, they just knocked off on Thanksgiving the division leaders. They
Beat the
knocked off
Chargers.
the number one seed of the AFC tonight, who were the number one seed. And they've got to catch some people, but they can do it with this schedule and the way they're playing.
I look at that schedule. They're in perfect position. The only thing that can really stop them is them getting complacent and feeling good about themselves. But if they stay focused, if they stay locked in the way they
They're
are.
too young and hungry.
I know.
I don't think they're going to be complacent.
But, Coach, we see it all the time. If they stay hungry, they should be fine.